What's up, everyone? Welcome to Risk Reward Repeat channel. Today we're going to do another live stream of one of the trades that we're in right now. Before getting into that, let's go through the disclaimer real quick. All right, that's out of the way. Let's look at the trade we're in right now. Right. So we entered this trade a while ago. The target was all the way up here at 23,293. It looks like it's not moving in our direction, but we will be patient. Let's wait. Let's wait and see how this goes. Stop is at 180, a little below the low, today's low. Expecting this to pull back at some point, but let's see. Buyers are coming in. Let's see if buyers can push this through. So we entered the trade over here at around 9:30. We were green. I should have moved this stop loss to break even or a little above break even, but I was waiting to see if it could excuse me, push further. Okay. Buyers are stepping in. See. Once it goes past the 230, 225 area, I definitely want to move the stop loss to 205. Well, a little above 205. Buyers are stepping in for sure. The first level that they would need to cross is the 225 area. Once they push through 225, there's a good chance of them going all the way up here to the 290 zone and even further. Okay, it's pushing. Definitely, it looks like they don't want to stay below 200. See, a bit of back and forth. This is one of my indicators that was showing that huge sell-off. We can talk about indicators at some point. Let's see. All right, pushing through. Okay. So we're definitely trying to go past the 200 zone. I don't want to move the stop to break even yet. Um, just want to see it go at least above 230, and then I can move the stop loss to a little above break even. I will start trailing at that point. Okay, there we go. Buyers are stepping in. There could be a little bit of pullback off of this zone. And then eventually they should shoot up. I said they should, but you never know. Bit of back and forth here. Yeah, so they did come to the 220 area, rejecting it a little bit. I want them to cross the 230 zone, and then that's a value area low as well, which would indicate they could potentially go all the way up to point of control, which is all the way up here at 269. And if they could cross that eventually, yeah, that would be our target, 293. Let's be patient, see how this goes. As I said, I'm waiting for the price to cross the 230 area. Then I would move the stop loss to a little above break even. Okay, pulling back. We don't want to be stopped out prematurely, so that's why I'm keeping the stop loss at this point, in this area. If it gets there, it gets there. We take the stop gracefully rather than just moving it too close and getting stopped out prematurely. Give me a second, guys. Okay, we're back. So this was a fair value gap that it filled. Hoping the price would reverse from here, but let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's trying. Buyers are stepping in. A lot of chop in this area, but we'll see. All right, buyers are stepping in now. We wanted to go in the 230 zone so we could move our stop or start trailing at that point. I usually keep an eye on the ATR, which looks like it's at, 9-ish for NQ, which is decent. Okay, pushing through. Let's watch this carefully to see if it could go past 20s into 30s. Might have some resistance at 25, but let's see. Once we're in 30s, I would be comfortable trailing or at least moving the stop to break even plus a few ticks. There's a bit of resistance in the 20 area. Interesting. Okay, we're pushing. I'm trying to go past the 20 zone. There we go. Okay. 25 is another, excuse me. 25 is the next level that we might see resistance at. Um, so I'm just gonna watch it very carefully. See how it reacts to the 25 level. Just pulling back a little bit. Interesting. Don't like this price action. I'm just gonna move to break even. All right, that was a break even trade. Um, so right now our account is at 76 bucks. I had some profits from one of my previous trades. Okay, let's watch this again, see how the price reacts here. All right, interesting. Looks like they're. I'm gonna do a buy over here one more time, and our target would be the 90s area, and stop would be a little below this. I saw the price not going below the 200 area, so that's why I am a bit optimistic about the long again, and that's why I entered the trade one more time. Let's see. Okay. The price action is very sluggish today. But we're going to be patient. Just wait for the price action to move in our direction. If it doesn't, obviously we get stopped out, but let's stick to our trade. All right. ATR is still in the 9 area, 9.73 right now. Hmm. Today's low was 186 and we have it at we have our stop at 183. There were multiple bounces off of 186. 3 to be precise. If we go below 186, I would actually like to keep this at 178. 178 area. If we get stopped out, that would be our last day trade. Call it a day. That's it. It's not working. So um, that would be my philosophy. Just have that trade idea. If it works out, we take the profit and call it a day. If it doesn't work out, that's fine too. We call it a day. We don't try to chase the trade. We just wait patiently, see if it turns in our favor. Okay, a lot of back and forth here, but want to be patient. We would need a solid push into the 230 area or past 230 area to hit our profit target, which also means that we'll have to come all the way up here to the 250 zone, which is the VWAP area. Might see some resistance there if it comes there. Um, let's see. It's trying to break out, so we'll give it some time. Fridays, the price action is usually very choppy, and you could see it here. ATR average true range is still at 9.17, which is good. I like the ATR being in 8 to 13, 14 area. Anything past that is a little too quick for me. Or anything below 8 is real slow for me. So 9 is the sweet spot. Let's see. It's having a tough time to break the 20 area. Yeah, I'm just watching price action at this point. Um, from what I could tell, it could just break out at any point. See, again, it's testing that 20 area. A lot of resistance there. I wanted to go in the 30 zone so we could start trailing at that point, at least past 25, maybe 28, 29, ideally over 30, but let's see. Value area low, as you can see from the volume profile, it's acting as a level of resistance at this point, clearly. Um, it needs to break through. Once it comes in the 32, 30, above 30, it could easily go to 50s and then 60s and eventually 90s, 80s, 90s. Okay, this is good. This is good. It's trying to push. See, there's some resistance at 25, 25, 26 area. I want to see it go past 30 to move the stop loss. Okay, just get in there. This is nice. Already close to 30. If it hits 30 or 31, moving stop right here. Maybe I should keep it at 12. Yeah, 12 is reasonable. It's trying. A lot of back and forth between buyers and sellers. Okay. One more push to go past 30. I can keep the stop loss below the low of this bar, 5-minute bar. Ideally at 1475. Okay. We're getting into the 30s. There we go. Okay. I'm comfortable trailing it now. I would expect to push all the way through to VWAP and then to point of control. That would be my thesis. Well, let's see what the market does. Again, being patient and waiting for our setup. And once you're in a trade, just be patient and don't try to react to every single price movement. I think that is a key in this game. Okay, some resistance. 33. Okay, interesting. As you can see, if you're familiar with volume profile, these are all low volume nodes. So I would expect it to at least try to go to VWAP, which is the 250 area, um, followed by point of control. Now, if it doesn't do that, obviously, it could come back all the way down here, where there's a high volume node, and then there's more here. but let's see. Okay. So again, this is my indicator, which shows, you know, seller stepped in, buyer stepped in, and there was a solid push here. Um, let's see if they can carry through. Once we are in the 50s, I would want to keep my stop below this bar, maybe at 27. But I want to wait for the price to hit the 250 zone. It's trying. All these are low volume nodes, so ideally the price should go all the way up to VWAP and point of control, ideally. If you're familiar with NQ's price action, you know that uh, it moves to 50s and 75s and 80s and so on. So I would expect it to go straight to the 250 area, which happens to be VWAP as well. I'm not trailing too close on purpose because I am expecting the price to go all the way up, at least to point of control, if not beyond. So I'd move it to 27, 28 once we're in the 250 area. Let's see. It's grinding up slowly but surely. Let's see. About 2 minutes for this bar to close. I might just move my stop loss below this bar um, in about 2 minutes. That is if I don't get stopped out. About a minute to go now for this bar to close. Okay, it's pulling back. There is some resistance at the 25 area. If it breaks through the 25 and 20s, it could just stop us out. Yep, I wanted to move my stop all the way up here, but I was expecting this bar to be green, but right now I just want to leave it here. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. We would probably got in at 10, so 1475, about 4 points. I'd be fine with it. Okay, we want that push to 50s, all the way up to 50s and hopefully 70s and 90s eventually. Let's see. The ATR is going down. It's at 7 now, 7.72. Not ideal for my trading style, but I'm willing to be patient here. We have nothing to lose at this point. Even if we get stopped out, we would be getting 4 points. Looks like it will be a slow grind up today. High was 36.75, a recent high. Okay, come on. Come on, NQ. Go to 250. All right, it's pushing. I'm gonna keep the stop loss at 29.75 for now. If we get stopped out, that's it. We will call it a day. I don't like this price action. It's getting very choppy. It's grinding up. Um, definitely better to wait, but I would want to keep my stop there. If it comes down, we take our what? Um, 19 points, about 19 points. Yep, came pretty close. And if we keep going up, I'm gonna trail it pretty tight. Okay, it's moving. I want to see a push all the way up to 250. In an ideal world, we should do it. I want to keep my stop at the low of this bar, or the right below the open of this bar. Yep, looks like we're going to be stopped out. Not yet. Interesting. I like that push. I want them to follow through and go all the way up to 250. Then I'm gonna bring my target down to 48. There we go. I know, I mean, according to my trade idea, ideally they would go to pointer control and pass that, but it looks like it will be a slow grinding move. It might take a while. So that's why I pulled my profit target here to 48, and I'm going to be trailing it pretty tight. Okay, let me change this to points. Okay, we're at 30 points, 31 in the green. I'm going to trail it tight, keep it at 38. There could be a quick push all the way up here to 48. Okay, let me change it to the dollar amount. Okay, nice. Like that. On that quick push. Come on. It's trying. Okay. I'm going to keep it pretty tight. Move it here. Let's see. Okay, a little bit of more push and it would hit the 48 area. Let's see. It's trying, it's trying, it's trying. There we go. There we go, guys. That's it. We're done for the day. 8:31, green. Let us know what you think about this stream, guys. I know it was a little bit longer today, but you know how it goes. So if you like it, you know, let us know in the comments. And if you have any feedback, do let us know in the comments. All right. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks a lot.